Welcome guys, today I have for you a Chevalier model FSG 2040 AD2. This machine is wired for 440 volts and this is a 3-axis automatic surface grinder. To the right hand side there is going to be a hydraulic tank, and to the left hand side you'll get your coolant tank, which also has the magnetic separator, and next to it is also a lubrication tank as well for, hydraulic tank for our over-the-wheel dresser. This is an automatic dresser which you can turn on to run in the middle of your cycles, which we'll demonstrate in just a minute. A couple features that this machine does have is, so we do have a couple different grinding areas. So we do have our surface grinding, we do have cross-feed, and we also do have a crisscross feed as well, which can all be changed just by this dial right here. You do have your manual settings that you could run everything off of this little control panel or our knob. And that basically wraps it up for that area. Over here is going to be everything related to our dresser, whether you want to do it manually, automatically, or you just want to run your other items for it. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and turn on the machine. And this machine doesn't have the typical dogs like a other machine would. You would have to go ahead and program your in and out aspects for it. So the way you do that is just press the coolant button, and then you'll press the +X and you'll see our hydraulic button is now lit up. With that being said, you can go ahead and bring our head left, or first you have to bring it in and then press the Z button right here, and you can see the light indicates, and then go back out. Go ahead, press that one more time, you can see it's fully lit. So that's how we set our in feed. We do have our dogs over here, which are totally adjustable. And then this right here is going to be our throttle knob for the table left and right hydraulics. So go ahead, turn that on along with our spindle. And our coolant tank is going on right now, but I will be turning that off since there is no coolant in it. And you got to make sure that the magnetic chuck is on. So with that being said, we could go ahead and play around with whatever grinding situation that we want. So we'll go ahead and just start off with our plunge. When we're ready, we go ahead and press start cycle, open up our throttle, and you can change the speed with this, fully open or bring it closer. And you will see that this head will come in and out because I do have it set up for that every couple passes. You'll see it come out. You can see that going out one more time as the table slows down. Machine does have our Sony DRO for both X and Y axis. And this machine will go ahead and park itself when it's finished grinding. This does have a spark out cycle as well, which is what it's going through right now. And just like that, go ahead and park itself, and you're ready to grind again. So we'll move on over to our cross feed. Again, you're just going to want to turn on our, turn that off. You can turn our hydraulics back to our wheel, start cycle, and now you can see that we are now cross feeding. So we do have our 3 different knobs right here. This top one is going to be our dresser speed, and then these 2 right here, this is going to be for your course feed. So you could bring that down if you'd like. Go ahead, just bring it down a little bit more, and then the knob right below it is going to be our fine feed. So as you can see, we're not feeding as much as we were before. And then I can go ahead and just bring this all the way up for video purposes, so you don't have to make the video so long. So we're gonna let this cycle run itself out. Also open up our fine feed. Actually, I'm gonna close that just a little bit so you guys get an idea of that. Again, with the automatic dresser, it auto feeds down, and you could set it to anywhere between 1 and 4 passes. So now we're in our fine feed. So I'll go ahead and open up this knob so you get an idea. That will go and do big pass now. Or if I close it down, we'll get shorter passes. Video purposes, I'm just going to leave that wide open. It's now in its spark out. And just like that, you're done with our cross feed. So lastly, I'll show you the crisscross. Go ahead, bring that all the way down. Make sure our throttle's closed, and then we're basically ready to go again. Hydraulics, grinder, and start cycle. Open that up for you, and now you can see we're doing a combination of left and right and in and out at the same time. So that's going to feed down to whatever parameters that you have, and again, it will spark out along with the dresser. So we'll let this one play out, and then I'm just going to show you a couple of the manual options, and that will wrap up this video. This is the original paint on the machine. The control panel right here. Do want to be a little cautious. It does swivel around. You can adjust it. Just be sure that it's not getting caught behind the table, because it will rip it off. Almost done with this cycle. We're about to reach the fine feed. And then finish up with the spark out. In the photos, you will see that this machine does come with a couple goodies. It comes with an extra wheel hub along with wheel puller and just a couple grinding wheels as well. We are in the spark out right now. And just like that, we finished up our crisscross. So like I mentioned, I wanted to show off a little bit of the manual feed. Go ahead and close that. So you'll just go ahead, put it into the hand mode right there. And from there, you could go ahead and raise the head, lower it, you get the cross feed, And then you could also run the head up and down with the hand wheel right here as well, just by putting it into the 1 or the X10 mode. But that basically wraps it up for this machine right here. Again, this is going to be the Chevalier FSG 2040 AD number 2, 3-axis automatic machine, then wired for 440 volts. Thank you very much.